They took off they took off the button where I could hit the thing and turn my camera off. So now I gotta just put the phone like this, cause it's more like a radio show. I don't want you weirdos to be looking at me. The fuck I want y'all looking at me for? I don't get that. I've never understood that. Um, why people watching shit more if they can see you? I don't understand that. There's a lot of shit I don't understand. Sometimes I think I'm an alien or something. Cause it's a lot of shit that everybody else think is regular, that I think is absurd. P. Diddy, they got him with some more allegations. You know, they saying they got some minors that's in the third. Um, I don't know, man. To me, it sounds like they done figured out some type of. They have a what's the word I'm looking for? They have a playbook on how to bring folks down if they want you, whether you did some shit or not. And most people have done some shit on some level. So, especially if you're a billionaire, you done did something. If, you know, the Fed's been watching you for fucking 10, 20 years or whatever, you done something. You know what I'm saying? So they done developed a playbook on how to cash in on these somethings. Or whenever and they might hold these things over your head. That's kind of the same thing they're accusing Puffy of doing. I think on the cool, the feds is borderline doing the same shit they accusing Puffy of. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like they blackmailing him. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of the same shit a little bit. But now, if he got some shit with some minors, he out of there. He really out of there anyway because. And I don't want dude to be out of there. That's a black billionaire. I would wish that all this shit wasn't true. So, but I'm just saying, I'm a realist. You know what I'm saying? And from the outside looking in, the way they structuring this shit, it don't look like you gonna be. That's a trap that you ain't gonna be able to get out of. A fucking if he got some shit with some underage people, I think they trying to say that Justin Bieber or somebody is one of the underage. Justin Bieber and Usher and them. I think that's who they saying is the underage people. Damn, Puffy, if you a weirdo, you out of there. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, ain't nobody gonna rock with you if you fucking, you know, messing with them when they were kids and all that. Everybody just been speculating about that shit. Nobody, cause we seen the videos with him and Bieber and this, then the third. It just look a little weird, so everybody been speculating on that shit. But if you actually did that shit, Puffy, you weak as hell, weak, goofy ass nigga. You deserve. You really fucking on these kids and all that and do all this weirdo shit. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? But even the security guard, even the security that's telling all the business and all that, they never said anything about no kids and then, So I mean, this federal stuff is the first time we're hearing anything about him and kids, other than what we seen on the on the videos with Bieber and Usher and all them. You know what I'm saying? they they did look kind of spooked in the face. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you can't really go by that. You know, um, I would hope none of that to be true, man. I fuck with Bieber and Usher. You know what I'm saying? I wanna still fuck with Puffy. You know what I'm saying? But if any of this shit is true, then I'm you on your own, homie. But to me, it just looks. To me, it looks bad. It doesn't look like a good case when it's a whole bunch of people. To me, it looks kind of scammy. Kind of, we set this up. We all started fucking with all the same lawyers. So they told us to go find some more people. To me, when it's a whole bunch of people like that, 100 and some people and all that type of shit like that, to me, that's when it's on the scammy lawyer, you know, group check end of the deal. To me, that's what it started looking like when it be a whole bunch of people like that. When it be like, you know what I'm saying, like 100 people, 200 people, all this type of shit. To me, it be sounding like it's like a scammy type situation. Because how is all these people? It don't make any sense. All these people and all that. You wouldn't have been able to, if you was really doing all this crazy shit with all these people, 100, 200, 300 people and all this type of shit, they would have been got your ass. You would have been out of there. You wouldn't be able to go, your career wouldn't be able to go this long, this successful, this, that, and the third, this, that, and you done essayed 300, 400 people. Nah, man, you out of there. Somebody would have whacked you by now. So one of the people that you abused would have had the balls to knock your motherfucking top off. But by now, you know what I'm saying, 20, 30 years in, somebody already would have had the balls to catch your ass slipping somewhere. Straight up. Can't no, it's serial killers can't even go that long. They end up telling on themselves or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, something gotta shake in that amount of time. That many people, something gonna shake. Somebody gonna tell. Somebody gonna catch Puffy on the one way. Somebody gonna something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that makes it more. A lot of people feel like when it's a lot of people, they feel like that makes it more like true. To me, it's the opposite. To me, when it's a whole lot of people, that makes it more not true in most cases because, I ain't gonna say not true, that makes it more of a lawyer witch hunt type thing, whether it be true or not. It, it, it's a lot of people because the lawyer said, hey, oh, you got this case? Ooh, okay, I'm gonna represent you. Do you know of any others that may have this same woo? And he's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I do. Matter of fact, my homeboy woo, he was at one of the parties. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And he gonna get his other homeboy. Oh yeah, my homeboy woo. And then by the time they all get to talking and all that, and all the lawyers get to rubbing shoulders and talking to each other and this, that, and the third, now all of a sudden it's 200, 300 people and shit all of a sudden. That's what I think be going on with the whole bunch of people thing. And then it always comes back that most of the cases were bullshit. It always, even the feds be saying it. Well, most of the cases were bullshit. We investigated them. You know what I'm saying? So that tell you it's like a lot of those numbers they be throwing out there is to, like, it's like a public hanging type situation. That's kind of what's going on. Like, even if dude innocent, it don't matter. He's already being publicly hanged. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could be innocent. Even if he innocent, it don't matter. He already got hung. They already hung him. They already put him on the guillotine. You know what I'm saying? So Who knows? Who knows? We'll see as the case play itself out. Um, I don't know, man. Y'all think Bieber and Usher and them got fondled with, or Usher is a little freaky, and Bieber be looking kind of scared when he around Puff. He be looking like he's scared or something. Bieber be looking like Puff right before the camera came on. Puff was like, "Shut your motherfucking ass." You know what I'm saying? Like right before, he was on some Ike. He looked like Ike. Puff is Ike in the Ike return. He got the Ike spirit. He like, or not Ike, but let me take that back. Not Ike, Jackson daddy. What's Michael Jackson? What's Michael Jackson and daddy name? That's Puff. Puff got the Michael Jackson daddy spirit. Puff probably knocking the shit out them kids, making them sing and shit. Before the camera come on. As soon as the camera come on, he acting all friendly and shit. And why they look scared when they on camera? He just got done punching them in their stomach. No, I ain't gonna put that on, dude. I don't know what he up to. I don't like putting no false shit on nobody. That's one of my pet peeves. Is when people get false shit put on. I hate that. You know what I'm saying? Get false charges. So that's why I don't be rocking with none of the shit. I'm not taking up for dude. I don't like nobody to get falsely accused. And that's kind of what it looked like. But at the same time, it don't kind of look like that too. It's a flip side to that coin. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. The feds got all the tapes and all that, so they know more than everybody. And they announced on the news, said that it's a whole bunch of more celebrities and shit involved in that. And they said they just ain't released the names yet. Like, damn. Somebody, Puff finna give it up. Puff gonna fuck around and give it up, y'all. He gonna fuck around and give up all the other names that the feds ain't got. Damn, what kind of shit would they... What kind of shit is the hip-hop shit, man? That shit, I know was the reason why I wanted out. Look at hip-hop. It's down the fucking toilet. Somebody pointed that shit out. I seen a post. Somebody said, Suge Knight and Puffy in jail. Fucking Pac and Biggie dead. Hip-hop is out of there. I was like, damn, that's a valid point to make. I can't say I necessarily agree, but I do agree with somebody making that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody can make that point and probably make a pretty strong argument for that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't necessarily my stance, but I could see how someone can make that stance and stand on it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think hip hop is dead because of this. You know what I'm saying? Because hip hop is, is artistic. It's just art. It's just another form of art. So art ain't going nowhere. Art's been, it's been it's been dark at times. Art ain't always light and friendly and all that. You got the dark side of every goddamn thing. Everything has a dark and a light. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe P. Diddy is the fucking dark. He might be the pure darkness of this motherfucker. I gotta stop cussing. But... And then, another thing I wanted to talk about was the ports shutting down and all that. A lot of y'all ain't gonna survive. A lot of y'all talk that good talk, that tough talk and all that. But if this shit break down and you can't go to the store to get get some food, or you can't go get to the store to get this, to go get that. You don't have none of these conveniences of life. It's gonna get back to the level where you gotta excuse my language. You gotta struggle, fight, scratch for your food. You're gonna have to go out in the world, and you might even have to steal. You might even have to kill. You might even have no telling if this shit break down. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know where it starts? You know where the breakdown starts? At the ports. That's where the breakdown starts, at the ports. It starts. It starts. Let the games begin. Hope y'all ready. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, a lot of people taking this stuff lightly. No. It's they been telling y'all that this shit done got loose. They been saying that. You know what I'm saying? It's the people don't feel it right away. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a big issue. Them ports being down like that. It ain't even really about the strike. The strike is the fallout for what's happening. That ain't People think it's the strike that's the problem that everybody should be scared of. No. They striking because the shit done fell off. The ports and all that. That shit ain't shit. That shit done dried up. That's why they striking. Cause they ain't getting they just due because that shit done dried up on there. The strike ain't the action. It's the people looking at the strike like that's the action. No. That's the result. That's the result of the action. You know what I'm saying? The action is the fucking economy is in shambles. That's the action. The result is the strike. And rightfully so. A lot of people, because you know what I noticed, a lot of the people that's really not paying attention to what's really going on, just not getting prepared. A lot of people not even prepared for if this stuff break down. Not even thinking about being prepared for that. Not even that's not even on their plate. They ain't even thought of a plan of how they gonna handle it or nothing. They haven't even sat down with their family and discussed how, what kind of game plan they gonna do if this happens, if they don't have no power for this many weeks, if they don't have this, if they don't have that. If you run out of food, what's the plan? If run out of water, what's the plan? If some people come over and try to take our food and water, what's the plan? All of that. People ain't even thinking on those levels. The people that's thinking on those levels right now are gonna be the people that survive. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that ain't, y'all food. You and your resources, food. You just food for everybody else that was preparing. That's it. It's simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, eat or be eaten. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get to that point. People think it's a joke. Everybody, just going to your job, living your regular life, and thinking it's all a joke and shit. But it's gonna get to a point to where everything has a breaking point. Boiling water, if you put fire on water, it'll start boiling. It has a point to where it starts boiling. It has to change. The structure of it has to change. It turns into vapor, goes up into the atmosphere. At some point, the structure of it changes. Everything is like that. So that includes this society, this Babylonian setup. It's going to be the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna have some type of reset, some type of uh, malfunction, if you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, and it starts with World War III. On the news, there was a Russian plane, I believe a couple of days ago, actually flew a little close. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was over U.S. airspace. Um, Flew a little too close to some American fighters, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I need to go back and read the story. But yeah, this happened. People ain't even paying attention to none of that. That affects you. A lot of y'all think that don't even know that don't affect me. I just go work at Whataburger and shit. You know what I'm saying? It don't have nothing to do with me. It don't matter if the planes is flying close to each other, whatever they are. It don't matter to me. I'm still gonna just keep working at the Whataburger. Okay. What if several of those Russian MiGs? What if a squadron? If one, how you know they weren't testing to see how close they could get? They were testing to see um, how strong our security and our eye on the sky. That was a test. That wasn't no dry. You don't dry spend. You know how much it costs to fly that jet? You don't dry spend that much money. You see what I'm saying? When those planes are in the air, they not dry doing shit. They on a mission. Even when they training, they on a training mission. You know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't an accident. You see what I'm saying? So there's a there's a mission to the madness. You see what I'm saying? So that's gonna affect you. Maybe not directly. You're not gonna get hit by a air-to-air missile. Probably not. You're not gonna be in a dogfight with one of the fighter jets. Probably not. So maybe not directly. You know what I'm saying? But indirectly, it's gonna affect you if the U.S. and Russia start bumping heads. Now we at war. Now the resources are being more directed towards that versus whatever else. You see what I'm saying? So maybe now um, Russia finds a way to get onto American soil, get troops over here. Now we got war on our own homeland. All this type of stuff. That could actually be a thing. A lot of y'all are not even preparing for that. You and them got a gun, so what? Do you have water? Do you have beans and rice? Do you have seeds? Do you have canteens? Do you have uh, barrels? All kind of different shit. You need to be up on your shit. You know what I'm saying? You need to be trying to be ready to survive. You know, these ports and all that stuff breaking down. That one situation within itself may not be the end of it all and all that. You know, the end of Babylon as we know it. You know what I'm saying? May not come through because of the port situation. But I can almost 100% guarantee you that that's a definite contributing factor to the madness. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna start with the economic collapse. That's how it's gonna start. They're gonna be beefing about money. To those that understand what the fuck I'm saying. They're gonna be beefing about money. And the next thing you know, it's like a dice game. Somebody winning all the money. They got all the money on their side. They talking crazy. Oh man, somebody gonna rob the dice game. That's what the war is. The war is somebody robbed the dice game. You know what I'm saying? No, but man, uh, it's a lot of wild stuff going on, man. It's been a while, like last couple months. Been crazy in this country. You know what I'm saying? Like, been all kind of wild stuff going on. But are you prepared for war? Do you have ammo? Do you have magazines? Do you have a rifle? Don't have a lot of these people be having like 1,000 guns. Now, if you're just a gun collector, I get it. You know, I get any type of collector. And I used to be a comic book collector when I was a kid, so I get being a collector of stuff. But if you got 1,000,000 guns, if you got all those guns for the war, some shit pop off, you really kind of hindering yourself. That's too much weight. You need to be lighter than that. You need to be lighter than that. In case you got to move with all your stuff. What if you got to move with all your gear? What if you got to get all your gear from? What if it go down? It's war at one of your spots that you got. Let's say you got multiple houses. It's war at one of them. Somebody trying to get your resources. Some other group of people that ran up on your shit. If you got, let's say they got y'all outnumbered, so y'all got to retreat. If you got to retreat with your shit, don't you want to be able to pretty much take all of your shit with you? That's too heavy to have 100 guns. And, you know, I would rather have the weight and ammo. If I'm gonna have a bunch of weight, I'm gonna have the weight and ammo. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have multiple assault rifles, and you know, I mean I do now, but I'm saying like, I'm saying the perfect. I'm gonna give y'all the perfect. Well, I ain't gonna say perfect. This is the gun situation I would want to have for a apocalypse. At least 2 assault rifles, preferably M4 and let me see. It's either gonna be AK-47 because they just super durable, or SK-47, one of those, and a M4, and probably 4 handguns of no particular, just maybe 2 9s and 2 380s. You know what I'm saying? 2 380s for if I had any women with me or any people that wasn't super familiar with guns, but I needed them to shoot. I wouldn't necessarily want to give them the M4 or nothing like that. So I would have no more than 3 assault rifles because I want to be able to leave with all this stuff. If I have to pack up and move right quick to another bivouac, I want to be able to pack all my shit up. I don't want to leave a bunch of weapons so these people that just ran me off of this spot or whatever because they had me outnumbered, outgunned, or whatever, I don't want to leave them a bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I want to take my shit with me if I got to retreat. So I want it to be able to be packed up and taken. So I don't want to have too much shit. I don't want to have 100 guns. You know, in the event of a collapse, somebody coming for them 100 guns. You know what I'm saying? If they coming for the 3 I got, it's gonna be a hard time for them. You know what I'm saying? The 100, they might be able to get those. They might come with 100 people. I can. If they come with 100 people, I can retreat with my 3 assault rifles and my pistol, and my 4 pistol. I can retreat with that pack. I can't retreat with 100 guns. Cause now I gotta leave them. Now I done arm them. I done arm my adversaries. I done left them. I done left them 97 guns. 94. I done left them 92 guns type shit. Nah, y'all be having too many guns and stuff. If you're a collector, I get it, okay, but in the event of a collapse, you got to slim that shit down. You have to pick your favorite three, three assault rifles and your favorite 4 pistols. Maybe like one shotgun. You know, you gotta narrow that shit down because then too, and really, on the cool, you half-ass want all your pistols to be nines. You really don't even want to mix it up because you really want to have all the same ammo. But you want all your guns down there to use all the same ammo. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got if you got if you got a bunch of nines, then you can use 9mm ammo. You know what I'm saying? If you got nines, 40s, 380s, 22s, all this different stuff, you're gonna have to find ammo for all the different stuff. And you have to, so you want to slimline your ammo too. You want your rifles. You want your M14 or your M4 or whatever you got as far as your assault rifle. You want your assault rifles to use the same ammo too. So you want those to be 2 trays or whatever they are, but you want them to be the same. Because you want to be able to use the same ammo with your assault rifles. So you want to slimline all that shit. Don't have no 100 pistols with 100 different ammos and shit. Oh, I got 100 different ammos. Nah, man. Because if you go to war for real, you're not gonna be able to regulate that shit. They gonna take that shit. And then you done armed your enemy. Idiot. And you could have retreated with that shit and build up another camp somewhere else. Boom. But without arming them. But I don't know, man. I be thinking about the apocalypse shit a lot. I'll be preparing for it too. I hope everybody is, but everybody ain't. So it's not that's out the window. Most people ain't. Only people that are really is like the prepper, people that be prepping and all that, be building like the underground bunkers and all that. them people right there, they own something. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the goal, is to have like some land with an underground bunker on it. Everybody should be shooting for that. I don't understand these rappers and all that. They be having all this money and all that. I don't know how they be all in the city all the time. Because if I'm getting all this money and all that, I'm worth millions and all that. I'm in the country. You can't even see me. I'll never be in the city. I'll be, you know how I don't know if y'all do deliveries or whatever, if y'all ever done deliveries. But sometimes, you do deliveries for some of these companies, and they'll send you way out to the woods somewhere to deliver some shit, some house way the fucking down the dirt road and shit. That'll be me. You know what I'm saying? The dirt road, dude. I'm gonna be way down the dirt road somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be all in the mix like that. I had got me a little money with my last little business, and we was in the country. Me and my family, we was in the country. It wasn't a dirt road. Matter of fact, it was actually a dirt road. Actually, now that I think back on it, you did have to go down the dirt road if you came one way. But as soon as my money get right now, that's what I'm working on now. Actually, is get my credit together and get my stuff together so I can get me a house with a mortgage. But I'm gonna get it out in the country somewhere. But if I was these If I was coming across any type of money like that, just you know, two, 30, 40, 50, 100,000, all this type of stuff. They making millions, all this type of stuff. How you would never see me in the city, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless I was doing a show or something like that. Other than that, I'm in the country on my land. I got land, everything. I'm out on the land, riding. I got a 4-wheeler. I got all kind of stuff on my land. I got so much stuff to do on my land. I ain't know what's the point going to the city. It's boring in the city. I can't go fishing. I can't ride the 4-wheeler. I can't. It's a bunch of shit I can't even do in the city. Then if I got money like that, I can just bring if I want to have parties or whatever, I bring the people to it. Damn, you can't hardly do that now. You can't bring the people to you. If you want to have a party now, it's a whole different thing going on. This Diddy shit, it's gonna have people looking at a lot of different shit a whole different way too though. Because now, it's like, damn, do you even want to be a billionaire now? You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if I want to be a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe like a low budget millionaire. I'm talking about low. Like I don't even want to, cause I want to still be on the grind with it all the time. I don't want to have so much money to where I'm just, I don't feel like I even got to grind no more. If I just got a couple million, I feel like I still got to grind to keep my millionaire status. So I'll grind hard as hell if I just got a couple million. But if I got like a billion, $1 trillion and all this type of shit, you can't tell me nothing. I ain't grinding for shit. I mean, I probably have a team grinding, but I'm saying I ain't on shit. I ain't hitting on nothing. I feel like that'll take away your drive in life. And then too, it's like, look how the people treat you. When you're a billionaire, you can't make no mistake. You can't. And then think about it. In the P. Diddy situation, he's literally not being able to make bail because he's too rich. Can you imagine that? There's been times when I wasn't able to make bail because I didn't have the money. I was too poor. So I totally can relate to that side of things. But I've never been in a situation where I was too rich to get out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy that you can be too rich to get out of jail. That's literally what's happening to dude. Dude literally got too much money. So they keeping him because they know he got too much money. He could dip. He can do so much different shit. Different stuff. Because he got so much money. So he's literally in a cell because he has too much money. That's crazy. Now, I don't know, man. If he did any of this stuff, hey, you deserve what's happening to you. If you been fucking with these kids and all that, doing all the weirdo stuff, making people. I don't see how you make anybody have a sex party, though. That part, I don't. How do I make you have a sex party? You can say no. I ain't doing that. What are they saying? What? So what? Puff had the gun out. First person stops. I'm trying to peep how they pull this off. First person stops sucking. He got the gun out. First person stops sucking is going down. First person ain't got a baby. Everybody grab a bottle of baby. I'm just trying to picture how this went down. Everybody grab a bottle of baby oil. It's like a militant type situation. I just don't see it being like that though. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see it being like that. They gonna have to really. The feds got some explaining to do. Is all I'm saying. The feds got some explaining to do because so far it just seemed like they was having party. The party seemed like they was live. Straight up, I hate to be the one to say it. Hey, look, I hate to be the one to say it, but the parties from the outside looking in, the parties seemed like they was live. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, seemed like it was a good time. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if somebody was getting threatened with a gun and all that. Now that wouldn't be a good time. You know what I'm saying? But I personally, I'm not sure that happened. You know what I'm saying? If they got that on video, a dude putting guns on people, making them have sex and all that, okay, I'll, you know, uh, concede to that point. You know that he's a loser. You know what I'm saying? But I, a party, I've been to party. I never been to no Diddy party. You know what I'm saying? But I've been to parties. I've thrown parties, and it be a lot going on at the parties. You know what I'm saying? But none of it is forced, and none of it, nobody's being forced to do anything. It's never that. The people come to the party. They show up and they get dressed and like they show up to they can't wait. They like, oh, I can't wait to. They be talking about it with their friends and stuff. I can't wait to the party this weekend. That used to be a thing. House parties used to be a thing until not the I don't know about the freaky stuff. House party, that's probably been a thing too. But I'm saying just regular house parties, that been a thing. You know, people used to get excited about that. Oh, we're going to the party this weekend. The party is at what's my name apartment clubhouse over there. Ooh, everybody going to the party. You all going? All the women used to be talking about it and stuff. That was like a big thing. Just having a party. So my view of a party is a good thing. I mean, well, until I was just using that as an example, but there was always a positive notion around a party. It wasn't necessarily a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Like if we was having a party, that was a good thing. You know, that was a thing where people was gonna let their hair down, have a few drinks, have a few, little reefer, whatever, little barbecue, whatever. That's a party. Everybody smiling, laughing. It might be a fight or something happen or something, but for the most part, overall, it'll be a good thing. It wouldn't be a bad thing overall. Until all the gang banging and stuff came out and everybody started shooting the parties up and all that. Then the parties start having a negative, kind of like a negative. Once they start getting shot up and all that, people start getting killed at the parties and all that. That's when they start having a negative connotation. But up until then, it was more like, fun. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of people meeting up and all that. So now we come to now where we have the Diddy parties and the different, parties on that type of level. And I don't know, man. Maybe it's pretty dark, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I never been to a Diddy party. I think the feds have all the information on who been at these parties and whatnot. So we'll know soon who actually been to these parties and all that. We'll know here soon. As soon as they start releasing them, I think they said they was gonna release the name. They said they ain't doing it now. They gonna release who else has been indicted on that, or who else has been listed on as a part of that case or whatever. All right, what up, AM? I'm trying to, man. Is this AM? Shout out to AM. Yeah, man, I'm trying to get this shit going, man. I've been doing it forever. I know y'all might have been seeing me in the backdrop. Trying to get this shit cracking out. You know what it is? Life be beating me down and shit. So I don't be able to be too consistent because I be having to deal with life. I got a bunch of kids and a bunch of baby mamas and a bunch of stuff going on, man. So it'd be hard to be consistent because I be needing to get money and shit. You know what I'm saying? So no, but where was I at? Try meth. No, hey, look. Hey, straight up, ain't no bullshit. Hey, it's funny that you say that because uh, I ain't gonna, I never did no meth before and I never will, but I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I did mess with a little Christina Aguilera in my day. And I can honestly say that when I was dealing with that, I made I was on the money tough. My grind was crazy because I was up all goddamn day every day. You know what I'm saying? Just up for nothing. Just up 2, 3, 4 days in a row and shit. Just up grinding, up grinding. So no, I ain't gonna even lie. I can't even take nothing away from that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna fuck with no meth though, but I get what you saying. You know what I'm saying? Uh, no, but y'all got me off my topic, man. I don't even know how to comment back. They don't let you do it from the fucking app or whatever. I guess you gotta have 2 phones cracking. And have one phone on the live and one phone. I'm gonna figure this shit out. I'm a nerd though. I'm like a hood nerd. So I'm gonna figure this shit out. Let me see. Yeah, well, I can't comment on this motherfucker. So you can't comment on your own stream or whatever? Let me see. Man, that's moderator. I don't know, man. Nah, I be up anyway. I don't even need nothing to keep me up though. I be up anyway because I don't know. I be up. I be up anyway. I only sleep. I don't sleep like everybody else. I only sleep when I'm sleepy. You know, I don't sleep just because it's nighttime or just because it's whatever time or whatever. I only sleep whenever I'm sleepy. That's when I go to sleep. I be up 2, 3 days sometimes. And then I'll just sleep for like a whole day and shit. Just be lazy one whole day and shit. I don't sleep just because it's nighttime. I figured that out when I was young. When I was in the streets, I figured that out. I figured out that's one thing the streets taught me. Is that's how you really get money. If you want to get money for real, get money all day and night. Don't just get money in the daytime. Whatever your grind is, do that shit when everybody else sleep. Because everybody else trained to be sleep at night. So you can get the ups on them. So all the people that's trained to be sleep, you going to get the ups on them because you still grinding. You see what I'm saying? So I figured it out when I was in the streets. I was like, damn, I can win on all that. I figured it out when I was, selling narcotics and all that. Is that everybody else be sleep. They got cutoff times. They be sleep and they be lazy and shit. If you ain't lazy and you ain't sleep, you gonna get more money. You know what I'm saying? So you grind in the day, at night, they be sliding and be sleep out in the daytime. They don't open up their shop until nighttime. So you got your shit open day and night. You know what I'm saying? I figured that out at a young age. Like that's how you get ahead. That's not just with streets. You can use that with all different facets of life. You know what I'm saying? You grind when everybody else ain't grinding. You know what I'm saying? They sleep, whining and shit. I'm sleepy. I just got off work. Oh, I'm sleepy. Oh, it's nighttime. I gotta go to sleep. Sleepy. They always talking about sleep. Wow. You losing time when you sleep. The Army taught me that too, though. When they made me pull goddamn 72-hour security detail and shit. And we couldn't sleep really. Only time we get to sleep is if whoever we was pulling the detail with let us sleep. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you're down there up 72 hours. Just up. You know what I'm saying? So you can do it. Your body can do it. Your body can stay up like a motherfucker. Get you some coffee. You ain't gotta do drugs. Get you some coffee. Really, coffee is a drug too, though. Really, though. Because you can get addicted to it. And if you get addicted to it, it's unhealthy. So that's just like drugs. That's the same thing with drugs. If you get addicted to it, it's unhealthy. You know, it's unhealthy anyways, but I'm saying like it's even more unhealthy when you get addicted to it. But nah, man, they done took down P Hoop. Damn, that's fucked up, man. Damn, P Diddy. I told you should have dipped out, went over there with Russell Simmons now. You should have burnt off. I would have burnt off, fool. I wouldn't even try to deal with that shit. Wrong or right, whatever. Because a lot of the times you gonna be right and still get done in. It ain't even about being right or wrong no more. It's about, do the public fuck with you or not? That's really what it's about. Do the public fuck with you or do they not? That's what's gonna condemn you. Not necessarily if you're guilty. Because there's a lot of guilty people that the public still fuck with. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of innocent people that the public don't fuck with. So it ain't really about being guilty or innocent. It's about being sociably accepted, sociably honored, sociably respected, sociably put on a pedestal. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it's about. And then why are the people going down for this black? You know what I'm saying? I know everybody hate when we bring that up. Everybody be like, oh, y'all just, you know, why y'all always saying that? You know what I'm saying? You know, they deserve what they get through. Whatever they get, they deserve it. Okay, I agree. But I think that for everybody that done it, not just the black ones. You know what I'm saying? Why is it just the black ones going down? Didn't Trump have some freaky deaky charges or something? I think Trump has some freaky deaky charges. They whacked Einstein. They had to take him down. They said, "Nah, we gotta whack him though." That's why that's kind of what I'm scared for. I'm kind of scared for Puffy. I feel like they might get him. You know what I'm saying? Like he know too much. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people with a lot of big money might have attended them parties and all that. Might be on them tapes and all that, and they might put a bag on him. You know what I'm saying? Like you never know what might happen. Might put a bag on dude. Them guards and all that, they'll take the bag. They'll take the bag. All of a sudden the guard he quit. He put in his 2 week notice all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? Why this nigga quit? This nigga been working here this nigga been up here for 30 years. He been working at this jail for 30 years. Why is he putting in his 2 weeks notice all of a sudden? Cause the Puffy team them dropped in the bag. I mean the people that want Puffy out of there, they dropped in the bag. I don't know, man. You never know, man, with this shit. They did to Epstein. I believe he was a billionaire, or if not a billionaire, he was up there. So you touchable. You always touchable. That's kind of what I feel like. That's kind of what they try and let everybody see. I think that's why they be doing that shit so publicly, too. Is they be trying to let everybody know you touchable no matter what. I don't give a damn how much money you get, whatever. We can come and touch you. Remember they did it to Dr. Dre that one time. They pulled up at his house and put him in cuffs or something. I think he was having or something happened with domestic dispute. I don't know what was happening with Dr. Dre. But I remember they pulled up at his house and put him in cuffs and shit. And it was like a big deal and stuff. But I think that just be them that's like a show of force. That's like what Russia did. That's what Russia did when they flew that MiG over our airspace. That's what the same thing. And that's a show of force. Like, look, this is what I could have did this. See, look what I can do. See, look what I can do. That's what Russia did. See, look what we can do. We could have. This could have been a bomber. This could have been a attack. We could have been on the attack, and we would have had the drop on you clowns. That's what Russia was trying to say. Look, we had to drop on you. It's like when somebody make you flinch. They buck at you and make you flinch. Ah, see, look, I made you flinch. You know what I'm saying? That's what Russia did. They bucked at us and made us flinch. Ah, and we flinched too. Oh shit, ah. You know what I'm saying? Damn, they made us look like some weenies right fast. Damn, they weenified us. Just real quick, like, you know what I'm saying? Hell nah, that's messed up. Nah, but we definitely don't need everything else is not really that good right now. We don't need a war with fucking Russia. Nah, man. We do not need a war with Russia right now. Anything else would be good other than that. Any other direction that we could take this. That was kind of disrespectful though. When they flew the plane over there, that was a little disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? That's like, let me break that down. That's like, let's put on game turf. That's a turf situation. That's like two hoods at war or been at war for years. But they kind of done called a ceasefire. They kind of, you know, but it's still bodies on both sides. You know what I'm saying? Important bodies too on both sides. Different espionage being going on, different digital warfare situations going on. So in relation to the gang shit, so they done hacked each other's phones a couple times, done smashed each other baby mamas, but they enemy hoods though. But they done called it ceasefire a little bit. They ain't really just at it right now. That's like one of them from the other hood going to the park at the other hood and just chilling at the park, hanging out at the park. You know, that's what the MIG did. He went to the park and he went to the other hood park and hung out at the park. And just chilling, just like it ain't nothing. Like they ain't the enemy. You know what I'm saying? He did it like he went and hung out at the park like he ain't the enemy. The MIG went and hung out at the park as if he was not the enemy. That's what he did. So we're being tested. We're being tested. We're gonna see how this shit pan out. And everybody wanna be Democrat, Republican, all this different stuff. But really, that's really what divides when you really think about it, that's what divides the country. Is everybody trying to choose a side. If some shit pop off with Russia or China or any of them, it's going to be very important that the side we choose is America. You see what I'm saying? That's going to be very important. You got to put all the racist shit. I'm going to have to stop being like I am towards Caucasian people. You know what I'm saying? Caucasian people going to have to stop being like that towards me. The Hispanics that's here gonna have to stop being that way toward the blacks. The blacks gonna start being that way toward the Hispanics. All of that gonna have to stop because we're gonna have a common threat. You see what I'm saying? And that common threat is trying to take our country, trying to devour our country, devalue our country. So when that time comes, we're gonna have to put all that bullshit to the side. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna have to ride. Period. It's not gonna be a black African American. It's not gonna be a Mexican American. It's not gonna be a white American. It's not gonna be a fucking Asian American. None of that. It's just gonna be America versus whoever the fuck. That's what I'm saying. So they tested. They been wanting war. Russia been what? They been wanting it. They smell blood now. They done beat up Ukraine. The bully done punched down Ukraine. So now they smell blood. They got blood, they smell blood. It's like the pit bull at the park that already attacked one dog. He done already ate one dog. So he on the road. He might as well shit. He might well go for the big one. The big one is the one he really wanted to fight anyway. He wanted to fight the other big pit bull, but he attacked the little dog on the yard at the park, because he was trying to show the big pit bull that he a killer. So he attacked the little dog. You know what I'm saying? He mauled him and shit. Mauled him right in front of the other big dog. He mauled him. He mauled him right in front of the other big dog. We the big dog. You know what I'm saying, America? We the big dog. He mauled us. He mauled a little dog right in front of us. He been won war. He knew that was gonna raise the hair on the back of our neck. They won war. They want it with America. They just don't want it with the world, and they know that's a world fight. That's gonna cause a world war. They want to be bullies. They want to pick on Ukraine and pick on folks and stuff. And we bullies too. So it's like two bullies on the yard and shit. Like, okay, who the biggest bully? What gangsters say? You tough, I'm tough. Let's see who the toughest. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. That's Russia and America. But Russia picking. They picking at us. They picking, throwing stones. You know. Hey man, look. I got some Russian people that I love. I had this Russian homegirl, and she had to be the strongest person I ever knew in my life. Like straight up, like I'm talking about physically and mentally. I'm talking about all the whole. When you say whatever you mean by strong, however you interpret strong, she was that. She was fucking physically strong, mentally strong, however you spiritually strong, you name it. She had to kick puppies or something. She had, cause she was like the perfect person. She had to like, I don't know how she let out her negativity. She must have been real good in bed or something. It's something that she had to do to let out her negativity, because everything else she had her ducks in a row. It was a Russian chick. She was a very good person. She was a very hard worker. We worked together. She was a very hard worker. Like, she was there before everybody and left after everybody. She worked on her days off. She was like amazing. She would go back to she would use the money she made from the job to fly back to her home country and do she was working with a charity or something, and they would get the homeless kids. They would feed all the kids. She was doing so much. I was like, how are you human? You know what I'm saying? And she would be doing all these appointments at work. Like, she had multiple appointments in a day. You know, like she was like Supergirl or something. You know what I'm saying? She made a lot of money. She was making a lot of money. She was traveling back and forth from here to I don't think she was going to Russia. It was somewhere she was going over there. I think it was in Russia or something. She was always going back and forth from here to there. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I really don't like to talk too crazy about Russian folks, because I know a couple of them, and they actually kind of like spectacular people. You know what I'm saying? But if it pop off, it pop off. It's not personal. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not um, I hate you because you're Russian, or I hate you at all. It's never that. It's it's kill or be killed. It's survival of the fittest. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Russia picking. Y'all don't see that. Y'all blind. A lot of these uh digital warfare and all that too is coming from those different fronts. The Chinese and the Russian fronts. A lot of the different digital warfare that goes on. Like some of the power grids get shut down. Some of this different stuff happens. A lot of that stuff is happening. That ain't no accident. A lot of that stuff is happening because these hackers and all that done hack their ass and shut the grid down. That's a constant warfare too that's going on behind the scenes. It's all the digital warfare. That's constantly going on. That's an everyday thing. So I'm finna go ahead and make me some breakfast though. You know what I'm saying? That was the morning rant, morning show. I appreciate y'all fucking with me. I had more viewers this morning than I've ever had on here. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people that commented. Shout out to the people that fuck with my channel or whatever. Um, I'm basically how I basically wanted to structure this at first, and I wanted to. That's why I named it Amadi Media, because I wanted to be open ended to do several different shows on the one platform. Like I wanted to have the free game news channel, and I wanted to have, like, you know what I'm saying, a dick. But what I realized is your um, channel progress more if you stay focused on one. If you don't make it into a big network like that, have a big network like that, you probably want to have each different thing on a different channel, and then just make all that under the same umbrella. Probably, if you want to do a network like that, you probably want to do it like that. You know what I'm saying? So on this channel, I'm pretty much focusing on the news stuff, doing the news, the free game news, and the lives. Um, I'm basically trying to speak on what I'm reporting through the shorts. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned. Finna go eat me some breakfast or whatever. I'll probably get back on here later or whatever. I'm out.